Hello everybody, welcome to the official replay cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championship Group J Round 2 match between CokeGuy and Sjamaan. CokeGuy with the Orcs here is kicking. Sjamaan won the toss, chose to receive with Dark Elves. These are the two direct coaches in the group. CokeGuy qualified from Singapore. I don't know if he lives there or he is Singaporean, but whatever it is, he's from Singapore. Qualified through BB Tactics. And Sjamaan is Spain and qualified through Buttercup. And you can see here, not to build these guys up, but they both lost their first game. So this is, do or die basically, right? If you lose this game, it's looking real bad for you at this point. It's still possible technically to qualify with 1 win and 2 losses, but the odds are obviously stacked against you. Funny enough, Sjamaan has made quite a good Coke themed team, right? He's got white, super bright white, red, black. Looks great. He's got these horn nipple things. He's got skull masks on his blitzers. He's got an actual really good Coke themed thing, right? And they match the colours of the logo. Brilliant stuff from Sjamaan. CokeGuy, on the other hand, has a rubbish default team. Lame, unpainted, lame team. Shamaan's build's a bit weird. He's given up the second Witch Elf to get a third reroll, and he's gone for the bench instead of the Apo. So not a huge fan of Shamaan's build. Completely normal from CokeGuy, but I don't really like the block biggins. Lots of people do. I'm not a big fan. I'd rather have more guard. And looks like Sjamaan has set it up to do the Daka here. I'll put these on red and blue actually, because should I? No, we can tell. Can we tell these apart? It's easier with red and blue. Let's put it on red and blue. I saw a thing that Artemis did, which was to rate the setups, which is good, isn't it? Grade the setups. And honestly, this is like an E, because there's no need for it to be this bad, right? If you're gonna Daka, just set up against the blitz, right? Like just chevron or full columns everywhere. Like, why is this guy here? Why is this guy there? It's so weird and hodgepodge, isn't it? It's okay having people away from the tackle guy. Obviously, you want the 3 guys in the LOS to dodge away, but yeah, weirdly, completely no anti-blitz defense. Right. Long time to start the game there, but never mind. Start off with an officious ref, which actually might change it from the planned Daka now, right? Yeah, now that he's got that stun, he's like, right, well, I'm going to go in and blitz somebody, which doesn't really seem worth it, does it? Maybe it was never a Daka. Who knows? Maybe it was never going to be a Daka, but whatever it was, you should just chevron and make it anti-blitz, shouldn't you? No reason not to. Mind games, true. That would be worth it versus Artemis. So there we go. And he's even got the CokeGuy dice as well. It's very thematic. Is Sjamaan's team. So CokeGuy blitzes him in for additional hits. Very nice. So if it had been a push, he could have then hit with him and then hit him with him as well. So that's good, isn't it? How would I rate the Orcs' chances? About 50-50, I guess. It just is what it is, isn't it? They've got a tackler, like, it's just a game of Blood Bowl. It's a game of Blood Bowl. I don't know enough about how good I would bet on the better coach winning here probably, but I don't really know enough about CokeGuy and Sjamaan to make the judgment call on who's favourite. But I think the teams are pretty comparable. I guess it's like a 1-1 draw is probably the most likely result. It's not sitting on a fence, it's just not knowing. You should know me by now that if I did favour one of them, I would absolutely say it. So again, we've got the blitz into an additional hit. Very nice. Even if he'd powered it, he would have got the additional hit. Lovely jubbly. And then his reward for that is dub sculling. His reward for that is dub sculling. I do feel like CokeGuy is very much committed too heavily on this side, though, right? Like, this seems like a massive overcommit. A huge... I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players versus 5. Which, if you can do the maths, that leaves him very exposed with these 3. Especially as these are elves, they can just 2+ out anyway and move around. So, yeah, not a great fan of that. Good evening, Lady LaFay. So yeah, I mean, Sjamaan takes the opportunity to just go completely the other side. And gets a removal. Doesn't Apo it. Turn 3 KO, that's probably worth an Apo, honestly. Chance of you getting somebody cast is low. The chance of it being badly hurt after that is even lower, so... just Apo a KO with Orcs, I'd say. That's nice, isn't it? Makes a little screen there. And then fails the last one. Classic. And now, like, he can only really get to here, right? Which isn't far enough. And then he can carry on punching through. Or, if he does manage to, like, make rushes and everything and get in front, then he can just come back to the middle. And reunite with these guys over here. Is he going to put him in as well and make it a 3D? This seems weird, right? Because it's like, looks like you're making it a 3D, but then haven't made it a 3D. I'm absolutely bamboozled why he did this formation, but I guess why not is the answer, but it doesn't really seem to do a whole lot, does it? And these guys are allowed straight through. Maybe we should have moved the ball before that, eh? Not if he was going to move it there, but he could have moved it here first, right, and then done that. And like, yeah, it wouldn't be exactly perfect where he wanted it, but at least it would be there. If he snaked the dodge. I think mostly people just think I'm not going to snake, you know. Which there's a time to think that. But just, I think it's not as much as people think it. In general. This is rough now, isn't it? The deep penetration from the delves. And now the orcs are just running around like headless chickens. They might still just get the stop, right, if the delves snake. But just hoping the delves snake isn't a very good strategy, really. Well, it's not good. It's also not reliable, is it, right? It's very simple for them to just not snake. And then you need to be making them like roll 3s and stuff, right? And you need to set them really hard questions and stuff, and not just, you know, base some men and hope they fail a dice roll. Like, obviously that might work, but it's just not good. It's just not good. It isn't. It's not anything like a reliable way to win. We're both down. Push. This is pretty diabolical, isn't it? This does look very reckless. Even Rick would be shocked and appalled. Well, we can one dice the ball here if we want. As the no, we can two dice it. If you get a POW, you can just literally instantly two dice the ball. There's just literal instant two dice on the ball. That's not good, is it? You could even... No, you don't want to double rotate with block. Or you could like hit with guard. You can just put in the assist and hit it with... Can you hit with tackle? You can two dice with tackle. If you get a POW here, you can two dice with tackle. Oh my god. Doesn't get the knockdown. Does reroll it. I like that reroll. I faced the same thing today against Olivier Delac, and I didn't reroll the POW that I needed, but he did. So well played, CokeGuy. Might have put in the assist and made that 3D, honestly. But I mean, he does get to move the one over. I feel like moving the blitzer over would have been better because it's a bit faster, isn't it? Maybe he moved too many here. Maybe he should have kept like the mighty blow for the recovery. Potential recovery. Rolls a 1 on the rush, but does get to use tackle. Breaks the AV, Kazes him. Oh my god. Absolute just reward for that random 2D given up on the ball. So, you know, so if he hadn't moved that mighty blow, right? If he hadn't moved that mighty blow, it was about here, wasn't it? It could have come in. Oh no, it couldn't have. This guy's here. But it could have come in and he could have blocked that guy on 2D, right? Or something. Or it could have based this guy. Or these two both here aren't doing a whole lot, are they? I get wanting to do safe moves first. But if that had been this blitzer could have come up. That blitzer could have come up. Or they could have come over here or something. One could have come over here and he could have blocked him, and then the other one could have come in and picked it up, maybe. Or just something anyway. Like, you know, I don't know. It feels like, but again, like, it's hard. Like when you're playing a game, you miss those kind of things, don't you? And you do just want to do safe moves a lot of the time. Make sure you don't just absolutely lose it. So a bit too nitpicking maybe. It is turn 6. I mean, the elves can just roll 2s to fix everything. This is the problem. This is the problem you've got as like a dumb bash team. And it's not... tackle, that was off tackle. It's not criticism of the players in any way, but like, you know, a bash team just hasn't got the tools at its disposal that an agility team has. So, you know, you just can't... There's just not an awful lot you can do to... Just don't have that much agency. It's a bit sad, isn't it? It's a bit sad for the orcs. But conversely, Dark Elves don't have a lot of ways to deal with the orcs, right, on the orcs drive. That's why a 1-1 seems pretty likely with these two teams. Whereas if you'd taken Wood Elves instead of Dark Elves, you've always got the War Dancer with a strip, and you've got the 1 turn, and just like, you know, just better in it. Decent turn from CokeGuy. Oh, funnily enough. Interesting, isn't it? I did actually quite like him being over there, because now this seems a bit weak over this side. He can assist, blitz him, and then like get the ball to him and stuff, right? So this seems a little bit weak. But the centre, I guess, would have also looked weak if he'd just let him off. But that is a dodgeless dodge. So I think I'd probably want to reinforce over here somehow. Because you've already got these here and this in there. Like there's quite a lot over this side, so I'd want more over that side. Does a dodge. And another one. And he makes a little screen for the witch elf. A little cage, a half cage. That's all you need, isn't it? Full power. He does stay put, which gives him this chain into a block in to come round and get the ball. But you'd need to power this guy. But it's possible, isn't it? Let's see if he goes for it. Put the guard in. Gets the pow. Oh no, he hit with him and not the mighty blow. Oh, so the mighty blow could have hit. Would have powered him. Oh yeah, no, I wanted to hit this guy. I was thinking the power would clear this, but the power's got to push this anyway, so it'd still be a dodge, yeah. But it'd been a 3+. A 3+ to hit the ball's better than not. It's better than whatever he's going to do. I think. People like to do the safe moves, right? People like to do the safe moves like this. Blitz him, get in the way, hope it's enough. And the problem is, it very rarely is good enough. I thought the mighty blow was going to go like in front. Like this is just literally 2D, then dodge for a 2D and score. In fact, it's wrestle, so you ain't just blitz with this. So I mean, that's just like it's just crazy easy, isn't it? That's different. That's different, Chrissy B. You know it's different. You know it's different. There's no point safely losing, is there? It's hard to do it in the game as well, right? I think I played too safe in my game versus the Zons, right? I think I played too safe in my game, and it cost me on. Obviously, my turn 14 was terrible, but even before turn 14, I think it had cost me. So you can't always play the safest Blood Bowl in the world, can you? KO stays out. Should be setting up for quick snap and timeout. They both have to win, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they both have to win, basically. I mean, they basically both have to win. They both lost game one, yeah. Both directs in this group both lost. Instant cars. So yeah, CokeGuy should, you know, this is the problem with Orcs, right? If the Orcs had started the game with the ball, if they'd won the toss, they would have probably scored on turn 8. And then the Dark Elves would have scored in 4, and then the Orcs would have had a chance to win, and the Dark Elves would have had a chance to turn them over. But now, because the Dark Elves won the toss and banged it in on turn 8, the Orcs have got to score early, and then just lose 2-1 probably, because they're Orcs. And they're playing against Elves. Oh, he argued the call. Amazing. And his KO stays out. And well, honestly, I hate to, you know, once again, point to how outrageously brilliant I am at Blood Bowl, but that Apple would have been really good, wouldn't it? That was a hell of a turn, by the way, wasn't it? There's 2 Kaz there. He gets blitzed on, and I forgot to rate the anti-blitz setup, but guess what? The anti-blitz setup, not a good grade. This is not stopping anything at all. It's really, really bad. It's like an E. They both got E's on their setups. It's just nothing, is it? It's just nothing. If you can blitz the big un, you can blitz his tackler. This one, it's not symmetrical. This one, there's only a big un here. There's just nothing stopping 5 players coming through into your half. Good. I'm glad somebody enjoys it. Full pow. So now the tackle is. Who could have possibly seen this coming? Oh, he does the rush there. Oh, and he did a rush and died. I don't like doing rushes on blitzers, personally. I mean, he ain't been punished yet, see, bros. He ain't been punished yet, but yeah, I didn't like the rush there. It's funny because he went all the way around to just tag this guy, didn't he? and then the next one did a rush. Bosh. It's honestly dangerous even at 2 dice on a blitz, right? Because you could dub skull. But this still isn't, you know, it's not comfortable for the Orcs yet, is it? Because you know they've got to score early, is the problem. Because they have to win. They don't have to. Like a draw is better than a loss, right? But a draw is looking really bad for them. Oh. Or they can just hand off and lose. Yeah, but they did, you know, look, the handoff, they kind of have to do this kind of thing, don't they? This is week 2, Quincy, this is week 2. Doesn't go for the pickup. Everything's week 2 now. Or match day 2, round 2, whatever you want to call it. They both lost their games. Sjamaan and CokeGuy both lost their first game. So this is basically do or die at this point. I did like picking up the ball here. I've got to be honest. I like picking up the ball on a blodger rather than not picking up the ball on a blodger. Especially when you've got so few players, right? He's got 8 players on the pitch. So just get the ball in your hand, I think. Oh, it's better than a loss, though, isn't it? You can go through with a winner, draw, and a loss. You can, and you're more likely to go through with a winner, draw, and a loss than a win and 2 losses. So, the problem for Orcs is if they push for the win, they're more likely to lose, isn't it? This is what I'm saying. So it's like maybe the Orcs should have just still played for the draw here. But I mean, I don't even know what they're playing for. Then. What they played for was to not defend against a blitz, and now it's going to be very hard for them to even score early, isn't it? Yes, I'm sure he should have picked up. Rerolls the rush and snakes. Oh dear. I feel like you spending that reroll on like a rush and pickup was way better, right? Like last turn. But oh, Kaz. Kaz. Gets the instant full knockdown. Which else still a threat because it jump up. Got to remember that. And he did, didn't he? Because if he'd stayed there, it could have come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush. So that was nice going there. He's on tackle. He's got a million rolls to make. She's got a million rolls to make. Last reroll goes in. Oh my goodness. Gets the Kaz. This is rowdy. All 3 rerolls gone. Catches the scatter. Oh my goodness. Yes, I agree, Seabros. I agree. And weirdly, he's gone full throttle after it on using rerolls. Nice chain out. So he's going to get 2 dice with tackle into... Oh, he could have put him here, couldn't he? He could have put him here so that when he blitzes him, he can push him into there, and then he's got another assist for the 3 dice afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you've got your 3 dice afterwards. Oh, he got the board down, so he doesn't even get the follow-up hit. Flip me. Absolute Dyson. He's got a 3-3-2 and he's got tackle, or he could uphill blitz or something. He's still in a pickle, isn't he, the Dark Elves? But he's just got to hang on to his 1-0 now, hasn't he? Nope, well, rolls a 1. It's the POW. Doesn't follow. Should have followed, shouldn't he? Keep tackle on him. Weird. I mean, really nonsensical non-follow. Maybe a misclick or chalice nerves. That's the pickup. Pickups the ball. This has to be there or there, surely. Probably here. This guy should be there. Make a Y cage. Oh, and then he dub skulled. Yes! Look, and he's out of combos and has to carry on his best player. Yeah. Now, does he go for the win? He's out of rerolls. It's a late score. Honestly, if he's going for the win, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double rush. He could have blitzed this guy and then like chained him, right? He could have tried to chain him forward. I think he should have gone for the chain forward if he was gonna try and score here, because he's only got 2 turns to turn him over now, which is ludicrous. You can't just accept the draw, can you? Well, if you draw, you're probably out, aren't you? So yeah, I like that from CokeGuy. Honestly, I like that. If you lose 2 games, you're out. Is obviously what he thought. And it's not true, but it's really, really bad. But yeah, I mean, I don't fancy his chances of a defensive 2-turn. I think he maybe should have taken the draw there. But look, the 2 KOs. If those 2 KOs had stayed out and he's got no rerolls, maybe something could happen. Also, his KO stayed out again. He could have echoed. And like, you've got to like obviously do chevrons. This is just weird. Like, this is just okay. So, right, sorry, I just caught up to the game. He didn't defend. He didn't defend at all. Just walk down the side. You can't let them walk through when they've got no rerolls. And yes, he got a reroll. He got an extra reroll, but he just set him up to he could just walk through. You can't let them just walk through. You just can't. So yeah, he got that reroll. That's huge, actually, isn't it? Getting a team reroll. But you just can't let them just walk through. No. Kaz. Apple. Fails. Like, that's the problem, right? Like, I know it was really late. But he couldn't have, I mean, he didn't want to outpool the goblin, did he? Should have done that. Would have been better than outpulling this guy. But yeah, I mean, this proves how desperately he should have outpulled that. Like, your orcs, you're unlikely to take much damage, are you? And there we go. I mean, his defensive setup made this not even possible, likely. So, in one respect, scoring to go for the win made some sense. But in the other, if this was your plan to turn it into a win, maybe you should have got the draw. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe he was hoping to like get a blitz or something. Maybe he thought his only chance was if he scored and got a blitz. Because a draw is just better than a loss, isn't it? You know, like it just is. And then he used his last reroll. Snaking getting into scoring range. Oh god. So you've got a feel for CokeGuy a bit here. He did ostensibly the right thing. He scored as quickly as he could on his drive to try and go for the win, but you know, you just don't know what's going to happen, right? Like, if he got the draw, I mean, they're not going to one turn here. They've got no troll. So Group J, right? If CokeGuy and Sjamaan are drawn, and let's say Toure and Fufole drew, then they're on 4 points. They're on 1 point. If CokeGuy wins, he's on 4 points, right? And he's kept the other one to 4 points. Or, for example, Toure or Fufole won. CokeGuy wins his last game. They're on 6. He's on 4. Sorry, no, draws. Yeah, they draw. Yeah, they both draw. So they're both on 1. One of those wins and they're on 6. Then he beats them and he's on 4. And then like the other one draws and they're on 4. Like there's just possibilities, right? There's just possibilities with a draw. So decent possibilities. And like he chose a lose 90, win 10 rather than a draw 100, didn't he? And might have even been higher than 90 for the Dark Elves, honestly. Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, congratulations, Sjamaan, who does get the win. And, you know, look, credit for CokeGuy for trying, right? Like, he did push for it, but not the team to do it with, was it? So there you go. Commiserating CokeGuy. He's not out yet. He's still alive. But he needs all 3 results to go his way to have a chance of qualification. And also the primary tiebreakers is touchdowns 4 and he's orcs. So he's basically done. But not quite. And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And stay fantastic.